Hi, everyone. So I just wanted to go over this week's assignments. This week, this video is going to be going over two assignments. The first of which, if we jump right in, is going to be going over the week 6 course content, which is 2D media. Here's an announcement where this video will be held. So we're going to first start with just the 2D media part. So we're going to jump into course content. We'll scroll down and you will be introduced to 2D media, and we're just specifically going to be covering drawing, painting, and prints. There is a Google slide presentation which will have more information for you that goes more in depth to drawing, painting, and prints. I believe there's embedded some questions. Again, these questions are just for your consideration to think about the material and a little bit of a more in-depth full perspective. So please review this slide presentation, which will take you through 2D media, just simply covering drawing, painting, and prints. Then when you're done with that, you are going to head over to the discussion board where you will find a discussion question that relates to your work and your research and your consideration of 2D media, of painting, drawing, and prints. And here are the artworks that are being called into question right here that you will talk about. You are only going to be choosing, I believe, one of the 6 to 8 images, 10 images in this post. You're going to have the opportunity to engage with these topics. You're going to, again, choose one and create a post and then respond to 2 other classmates. After you're done with the discussion post, you're going to head over to the journal section. And you will talk to me about, where is it? 2D media. You are going to consider, upon completing the readings in chapters 6 through 8 in your textbook, you're going to discuss the significance of each two-dimensional media types, which is drawing, painting, and prints. Each of these media types entails its own set of fundamentals crucial to the creative process. I'm not going to sit here and read all of this for you, but please respond to me in this journal post. Once you're done with all of that, you are done for this week's assignment. However, I also have set for you the museum project because that will be due Sunday, March 24th. So if you want to head over, this will be visible to you Monday, the 26th, when week 6 officially begins. You're going to head into this project assignment section, and you are going to review the expectations. So you are going to be expected to go to an established art museum. However, pre or post COVID-19, it has been made a lot more much more easier for people to visit a museum virtually. And a lot of museums have really increased the quality of their online platforms so that you're getting much more of an authentic experience. All of that to say is if you wish to visit a museum virtually and if that fits better with your schedule, you're more than welcome to do that. If you are someone that likes to go to museums or is excited about the opportunity and an excuse to go to an art museum, I highly encourage you because that is the most authentic experience, is going in person. There's a lot of museums in the state of Connecticut, if you are in the state of Connecticut, and central to Tungus location, if you are central to that location, that are really, really interesting and a pleasure to attend. If you are on campus at Tungus, if you visit the Tungus Library, you will be able as a student to take out passes, which will waive your fee to get in because you have that museum pass. I believe they have a pass to the Wadsworth, to the New Britain Museum of Art, I believe the Hillstead in Farmington, and I believe the Yale Gallery in New Haven. If you are not able to get a library pass from Tunxus, because you are not central to Tunxus, that's why you're taking an online class. If you have a student ID, many of these museums, if you do a little bit of research, at least in the state of Connecticut, will offer free for student days. Like, for example, the New Britain Museum of American Art, I believe, is free for students with a valid ID on Saturdays between 9 and 12, I believe. And I know a couple of other museums are also the same in that hold that same opportunity for U.S. students. I believe the Florence Griswold Museum also does that. So you just have to do a little bit of research on whatever museum you are planning to attend. Now, if you are planning to go somewhere, I've aligned this project with spring break. So I know that many students do travel for spring break, and many students taking this class will take the opportunity to go to an art museum wherever their travels are for spring break. You're absolutely welcome to do that. I'm not going to judge you or criticize you for saying that, maybe you, I don't know, went to France for your spring break and decided to go to the Louvre. I will not be sitting here criticizing and saying, did you really do that? You're more than welcome to do that. So please just do a little bit of research before you go to your museum, your chosen museum. And when you are there, you're going to be selecting 2 works of art. You're going to be talking to me through the lens of the elements and principles of art. You're going to be comparing and contrasting them. You're going to utilize insights from the past discussion posts that we have had and journals to assist you in addressing the key aspects of this project. I have them listed briefly right here, or in summary right here. Then if you open up this museum project rubric, you will have a bulleted list of what you will need to follow. And then here's the rubric that I'll be using to assess your papers. Please do not, and I believe, let me see, do I have that here? If not, I'm just realizing this now. I'm so sorry. Please do not make these papers more than 5 pages. I will list that expectation here before I make this available to you on the 26th. But the expectation is this is between 3 and 5 pages, 12 font, Times New Roman, follow APA guidelines as far as format goes, because I do want you to have the opportunity to expand upon your insights, but not so much where I'm getting 20-page papers. But I also don't want just 2 paragraphs either. If you have any questions about any of the assignments for this week, whether it be the museum project or whether it be through 2D media, please let me know. I know some of you have reached out, continue to reach out. If I need to go over this museum project more in depth, please let me know. I'd be happy to do so. I try to keep things as summarized as I best possibly can. I look forward to hearing from you all this week.